Yeah, okay.
These you get through EasyL also.
Okay.
And these are trash cans.
I usually hang with rocks. I usually
Yeah.
hang a bag of rocks on there.
Do you?
I always do whether there's wind or not.
Yeah, and you could use a shopping bag for that.
Yeah.
But these particular things were manufactured to collapse, so you could put your paper towels and stuff in them. And these are really great too. So these are something, I know EasyL has these, and oftentimes...
Thing that you put on the tripod that just puts the rock in.
Do they?
EasyL.
It has that also? So EasyL has this. You probably could get one of these for free if you just ask for it and say, hey, if I buy an easel from you, will you throw in the can?
How does it hang on there?
Just that there's a technical from those ones.
Is this a rock? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they sell those rocks.
Yeah, so these are things that you attach to the bottom of your bottom of your easel, and you fill it with rocks to kind of weight it. I mean, you know, 30 years ago, this stuff wasn't out there. I mean, we were pretty much stuck with the French easel. And so when we would go outdoors to paint, we had French easels. And then Open Box M started. And then all of a sudden, everybody started to compete with them. Where they lost it is that they charged too much and had poor customer service. The more I think about it, the more I absolutely love my little box on my lap, sitting on my tripod.
So your new business will be manufacturing ones just like that, right?
Yeah, or go onto eBay and buy some of these vintage ones. You know, this is from about 1920. The thing with these vintage ones is that the sizes are different. See, the ones that they produce now are 12 by 16 or this is like 19 by 22 and a quarter. And so that's what you have with older boxes, is that you have the older sizes. So they didn't work and make these things to be, they didn't have the same sizes all the time for things. So, standardized, so. Okay, now this is a tote that actually I've used for a while. You can always tell anything I have has leaks and things in it. If you're going in and packing for any distance, and one of the things I used to have on my workshops is that we would hike down a quarter of a mile down into a canyon to paint a waterfall up here. And it was just primarily to teach people how to pack light. And we would have 3 days of forewarned, when Sunday rolls around, pack light, pack light. And so they would all show up. I don't know, they didn't get the memo. Every time and so everybody would pack down there, and guess who had to pack everything up? And so I would walk out of there like a Sherpa with all this stuff, because they go, I can't come out of this canyon with all this stuff. And I go, exactly, the exercise was to pack light. You know, I wanted everybody to get down to this. Yeah. You know, so I've got pictures of me, and you know, it's on the website. I'm down at that waterfall, and this is what I've got, and I'm painting, you know? And you see everybody else, they've got the easel, their water, their lunch, you know, and I'm like, so I'm the last one coming out carrying everything up. So you have to kind of learn how to do that. Backpacks are really great if you're going to go into a situation like that. You can carry everything. My favorite thing, and this is how I work now, these are electrician bags that you buy at Home Depot. And they're, I think, the best. They stay open like this. You can hold brushes. The problem with most of the things that you put brushes in is that they squish, they crunch. Some of you have brushes that look like that. Started painting. Okay, so anyway, this is great. They used to be wonderful, and then China got a hold of them, and they put the wrong kind of gasket in. And so consequently, but you should have something you put your turpentine in. This particular one actually, I have another student that works with aluminum, and he manufactured a hook that attaches to the Open Box M like this, and it actually will hold this particular jar like that, and attaches onto the bottom of the easel, which is really quite, and I want him to make more of these because I think they're really, really cool for people who have the Open Box M. And what also is great about it is that he's cut it so that you can put on your little turpentine, you know, like your little medium jar. It fits on here too, like that. So you end up with your little medium jar, and then you have your little thing like that. And then this whole thing attaches to the bottom. It just so happens that Open Box M has these screws for some reason. I don't know why they're there, but that fits right in there. And see how it's kind of really cool? So they have some really cool stuff that you can do with these things. Turpentine containers, you can even buy square boxes like these to put your turpentine in so they fit into boxes. So there's all kinds of stuff if you want to look around for it. Plus there's a lot of vintage stuff on eBay that you can get. One of the most important things that I found that students should know about their supplies is a container that's practical for turpentine. Now turpentine is explosive. It can, you know, these are manufactured for hikers for white gas. MSR is the company that pretty much manufactures all of the stoves for hikers. And these containers are made out of aluminum, so they're very lightweight, and they're completely, they will not leak. They're manufactured for hikers to put into backpacks, and they're very, very safe to put turpentine in. And I highly recommend every artist carry their turpentine in these. MSR. You can buy these at REI. REI. That's a high-end sports store, but you probably can get them online too. But and they make little ones and bigger ones and bigger ones depending on how much you want. But you only want to win about this size, and they will not break, tear, leak. They're phenomenal. They're a must-have if you're bringing turpentine out on the market. So